When you're ready.
Hey everyone, it's Gary here from Echidna Sewing, and today I want to talk to you about buying your first sewing machine. It can be a rather confusing issue. There's so many different models on the market and so many features, you never know what you really should be getting. I've been doing this for a long time, and I think the most important thing when you buy your first sewing machine is to get one that you're going to have a good experience with. It's important that you get something that's easy to use and that will sew on pretty much any type of fabric you want to have a crack at. My strongest advice is to get a computerized machine, because a computerized machine will actually make the whole process much easier for you. In the old days we had dials to turn and settings to make. A computerized machine will do all that for you automatically. I'm going to show you a computerized machine that I think fits the bill really, really well. It's called the Brother FS155, and this is a 155 stitch machine. Now you may think, I'll never use 155 stitches. You probably won't, but it doesn't matter, they're there, and you can grow into this machine if you wish. The key thing is, though, it is a computerized machine. So as you can see here, there's a whole raft of different stitches, and when you want to select a stitch, whether it's just a straight stitch, a zigzag, a fancy stitch, a buttonhole, a stretch stitch, whatever, you just simply choose the number. For example, if we wanted to sew stitch number 27, we would just simply change the screen here to 27, and the magic begins. It's already set the stitch length, it's set the stitch width, it's telling you to use the end foot, which is the foot on the machine, and you're ready to sew. So that's the big advantage of a computerized machine, is that it sets all those stitches for you automatically. Threading is also an important thing. If you've not had a lot of sewing experience, it's important to be able to thread the machine quickly and simply. Always remember, use good quality thread, and what we do to thread this machine is we just simply take the little cap off there, pop a good spool of thread on there like that. That little cap holds the spool in place, and then you just follow the numbers, and there are a whole series of numbers here. We just simply pull that around, number 3 there. There's a lever at the top there, and then the magic begins. You've got a needle threader, so we just hook the threader into the needle bar guide, and we just simply pull this needle threader down, hook it there. That pulls it through the needle eye, and look, without me trying too hard, I've now threaded the needle. It's that simple. I'll cut off that little bit of excess thread there. There is a cutter on the side of the machine as well. Now, threading the bobbin. I've already wound a bobbin. It's a pretty simple process, and I'll just show you how quickly and easy this is to thread. This is the quick set bobbin system by Brother. Now this is fantastic because it's a jam proof system, and you'll be very unlikely to jam on whatever type of fabric you're sewing on. You'll notice that there's a little sort of groove or a slot there. What we do is we take the bobbin that's been wound, you drop that in the machine, and you just simply pull the thread through there, around, pop the finger on the bobbin, just hold it, cut that off, and the thread is cut right there. We don't need to draw the bobbin thread up, and if anyone has had any sewing experience, you'll know from years gone by, you always have to draw the bobbin thread up to the top of the machine to avoid jamming the machine up. That won't happen on this machine because that quick set bobbin system will ensure it won't. Now, the other advantages this little machine has is you'll notice it's an LED light. So the old days, light globes used to blow all the time. LED lights will last as long as the machine will, and this machine will last you many, many years, I can assure you. Presser foot lifter is on the side here. We just pop that up like that, and if I was to sew a straight stitch now, I would just pop my foot down there. It's a good idea to always start with the thread in behind under the foot like so. I want to do a straight stitch, so I'm going to go to stitch number 1, and we'll just take that up to 1. It's telling me to use a J foot, which is what I've got on. Now the good thing is that you can, if you wish, use the foot control that comes with the machine. It plugs into the side. I'm opting not to for this demonstration. I'm going to use the start stop button right here, and I've also got a speed regulation here, so I can actually slow the machine down to any speed I want. If I hit the start button now, we'll start stitching. I can slow it right down to a slow inching speed, and if you're new to sewing, this is amazing because it's so easy when you're using a foot control for the machine to get away from you and really make a mess of things. So slowing the machine down to that slow inching speed, you'll still have the same power, it will sew through anything, but you'll see if I speed that up. If I want to go in reverse, I just hit the reverse button, and now it will back tack, and it will stop for me. You'll notice the needle has stopped in the perfect down position. If I was finished my seam, I would just hit the needle up button. It comes up, take my fabric out, there's a little cutter on the side, and I've sewn my first seam. So using the machine is really, really simple. As I said, it's being computerized, it makes it just so much easier to select the stitch you want. You might have noticed here there's also letters and numbers. It actually has a built-in alphabet, so you can actually stitch names and use that for name tagging clothing and apparel or anything you like. It's kind of handy, kind of cute. The other great thing about this particular machine is it's not too heavy, so you know you can pack it away nice and easily. It comes with a little dust cover that goes over the top of it, which is really handy. Loads of different buttonhole styles as well, I forgot to mention that before. And it also becomes a free arm, so this comes off, and if you're mending a cuff or a sleeve or the bottom of jeans or something, you've got a full free arm mechanism here to put the tube of the jeans around. That just simply slots back in there like that. Comes standard with an instructional DVD, so that gets you off the ground, up and running off the ground, so to speak. And obviously a very, very good instruction book and owner's manual, so that tells you everything you need to know. And as every machine should have, a quick start or a quick reference guide to get you going even quicker. It's got a 5-year computer warranty. That's pretty important too. So all the electronics on this are guaranteed, warranted for 5 years, and a 3-year mechanical warranty. So it's a brother, so you know it's going to work. It is the best machine you can get as a starting machine. Now, you can easily buy a machine for $199 if you like and go to any kind of the discount stores and get one, but you probably won't have a good experience. You're far better off with a nice computerized machine with a simple drop-in bobbin, jam-proof bobbin, auto threading, auto stitch selection, and this little machine here is only $5.99. So you can take advantage of our payment plan as well. So we have what we call Puggle Pay. You pay a $199 deposit and 8 fortnightly payments of $50, and the machine is yours. You take it home as soon as you've made the deposit, and you just pay the balance off over 8 fortnightly payments. We try to make it as simple as we can so you can start your sewing experience with a really, really nice, comfortable machine to use, and this little guy is perfect for that. So there it is, the FS155. If you have any questions, obviously give us a call on 1-800-000-360 or visit our website. Cheers.